All right, guys. So let's start. Meanwhile, people are joining in, so that's perfectly fine. All right. So, hi everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you joining us today for our MBA Unplugged, a special webinar hosted by Adani University for our prospective and admitted students of the MBA Infrastructure Management program. So, let me introduce myself today. My name is Dhara. I'm your host for this exciting hour full of insights, stories, and experiences shared directly by our alumni and current students. So today we're not going to have long presentations. It's all about hearing real voices, asking real questions, and getting a real feel of what it means to be part of the Adani community. All right. So before we start, can we have a quick poll? As in, if you guys can put a chat, like, where are you joining from today? Your name, your city. We already know your name. If you can put a city or a state, at least we know from where you're joining. In chat option, can we do that?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Darshil. Akshad, New Delhi. Okay. Yash from Ahmedabad. Nice. Ahmedabad, Udaipur, Jodhpur, Mumbai, Akola, Surat, Veeraval, Indore, Gandhidham. Excellent. Dehradun also. Nice. Surat, Mehsana. Perfect. Great Brahma, Gwalior. Nice. All right, guys. So, we will be having a quick, question answer round later at the webinar. So you guys can ask questions. Before we start this, webinar, let me just introduce our alumni first, who has made exciting moves in the infrastructure and corporate space after completing their MBA. So please welcome Ms. Purvi Kamath. She is the Assistant Project Lead, JLL. She is from batch 2021-23. Mr. Yash Sharma, Manager, Reliance Industries, batch 2022. He will be joining in some time. Probably he has some medical emergency, so he'll be joining in next 30 minutes. And we have Miss Ishita Vyas, PMO lead, Zydus Wellness, batch 2019-21. So welcome you guys. Let's begin by hearing a bit about your current roles and how your journey at Adani University helped shape your career. So please, can we start with Purvi?
Sure. Hi everyone, my name is Purvi Kamath. Uh, I am your super senior. I am working with GLL currently as an assistant project lead. Um, so my background is interior design, and I joined the university with a view to be a project manager. And so here I am. I started with taking care of projects of around 270 square feet initially in my career. And now I am handling projects that range up to 1 million square feet also. So that has been quite a journey in the last 3 years. The university has offered a niche course which was totally a package. It is not only related to real estate or ports and airports. Everything was there. So I was majorly inclined to real estate, but it was quite interesting to also have those subjects as a part of your course. Um, I I see the position that you all are in right now, nervous, excited, everything, in a dilemma of what you want to do next. But I think what I would like to say is that you all are at the right place. If it actually takes an effort to have a perspective of where you want to be in life, to have a goal that you want to take MBA after your graduation. So that kudos to that efforts from you guys. What I would like to say is the courses that university is offering, like I said, is very niche. And, you have quite an exposure there when, it's quite a journey from graduation to post-graduation, because when you are into graduation, you have professors who are teaching you, and they mainly go by the book. They would teach you what is the syllabus of the course. But when you are into an MBA, you have professionals come and teach you, and they teach you the in-ground reality. They'll teach you what is happening in the industry rather than only going by the book. So that's quite a great of an exposure there. Um, Also, you can always reach out to your faculties. The kind of resources that you have in college is amazing, actually, because each of them, they come from like decades of experience, industry experience. So it's amazing. And you can always reach out to them and, get whoever you want from the industry to come in and speak to you guys. Um, it's also and that aura that you get when somebody from the industry comes and speaks to you, it's quite intimidating, it's quite motivating as well, because somebody of that position who has been in the industry for so many years is coming and speaking to you one on one and sharing their experience with you. It's intimidating, but at the same time you're also like looking up to that person, that, oh, I want to be at this position somewhere down the line. And it's very interesting. So that is something that you should look forward to. Also, you can take up the things and ask for whom you want from the industry to come and speak to you. So you have that kind of
Thank you, Purvi. Thank you so much. Can we have Miss Ishita?
Thank you, Dara. Thank you for inviting us to this forum. Like talking to our juniors is really a bliss for us. Uh, like Purvi really explained it well that how your journey would be and what your journey would be at Adani MBA. I am Ishita. I was part of batch 19 to 21, part of the COVID batch. Still, I would say that 1 year we had a completely online classes. The way we are interacting right now, we had done a 1 year of MBA online completely, but there was not even a once we felt that it was an online class and we are not getting the essence of the lectures. We are not getting the essence of the MBA that we need to get on the offline lectures. Currently, I'm working at Zydus as a PMO lead. My journey had been very different from what it was before my MBA. I'm a civil engineer by background. And after my civil engineering, I did a 1 year of job as an infrastructure engineer who used to design like how your town would look before even a road was made or even a facility was developed in the town. So from there to getting into a shape of a digital transformation manager was totally a different path. Like I am a civil engineer and right now I'm currently taking care of all the digital transformation initiatives at Zydus. And before I was taking care of the same at Adani Enterprise. So what MBA does to you is it changes you as a human. Like I'll tell you what is difference in you before MBA and after MBA. Like before MBA, you would be a person who would be technically sound. You would be very clear about your goals that yes, I want to do this in my life. I want to achieve this. These are my target lines. These are my goals and goals to achieve in life. But after MBA, you are a person who is capable to do that things in life. And now I'll tell you about what would be the difference if you do an MBA from some other institute and if you do the MBA from Adani Institute. In Adani, you get the real life exposures. There would be CEOs from Adani Ports, CEO from Adani Airports, the technical heads, the commercial heads would be coming in, giving you the expert lectures and telling you the in life, like actual problems that they are facing in the business right now. They'll give you the test cases to resolve. Like if I'm like in my first year of journey at MBA, we had a project with the Adani Ports in which they were facing uh, few challenges, not problems we could say, but they were facing few challenges for which they needed fresh brains to look at that problems and help them resolve it. So they gave us their test cases and we worked along with Umesh Abhyankar, who has more than like he had the years of experience, which was even double of my age at that point of time. He had 40 years of experience at that point of time when I was 20, and I was working with him. He was guiding us, inspiring us to learn how the actual operations work, what is done at the ports. So it is like you will get the real life experiences. Then when we talk about the professors, you would be having most of the professors who would be from IIMs, IITs, who would be having very good background in the terms of economics. They would be a part of the budget monitoring systems in the very important forums in India. Like we had one of the professor which we had for our MS Excel was V. Rao, who has designed the complete Indian Railway. Like whenever you book a ticket, the platform on which you book the ticket is completely designed by him on Excel. The person who has such a great experience comes and teaches to you a very basic subject, which we feel is like very basic, MS Excel. but he used to teach us that MS Excel on pen and paper and not on Excel. Like he used to train us to write the formulas and everything. So your experience with Adani MBA would be a game changer for you in your life. That is something on my that is some take from my side. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ishita, for this wonderful insight. Let's welcome our current year students, Suraj, Yashvi, and Harsh. If you can give, some insights towards your, why you join, MBA Infrastructure Management, where do you work right now as an intern, and, some favorite courses, anything that can help our current, the fresh batch that they're about to join. Let's start with Suraj.
Hello, very good afternoon to everyone. I am Suraj Mishra. I'm a first year MBA student studying at Adani University, of course. So I have been a person since my graduation that I've always been interested in marketing, finance. So I've been saying that I have been person since my college days, mean the bachelor one. I have been interested in marketing, finance, operation, and analysis. So I am pretty much a person who enjoy learning businesses from all the angles. And I was looking for a field where I can apply all these knowledges, and that's why I came, I landed in real estate sector specifically. The reason why I chose Adani is because specifically when I was looking for my college after the entrance exams of the management, I found that Adani University provide a niche course that is infrastructure management, and in that real estate and urban development sector is a course that you can specialize upon. So I found a perfect match, you can say, for that. And being very specific to why I chose that is because real estate will always grow. If you are doing business or if you're working in a company, your company will always go for expansion. If a company is not working, they will go for devaluation, right? Moreover, if you're purchasing property, you need land, right? And then the developers and real estate firms came into the picture. So apart from investment activity to settling up, real estate made me more inclined toward it, and that is one of the reason. And being very specific to my internship, after my first year I got opportunity to work with CBRE. It's a Fortune 500 company, international property consultant number one in the world, a 100-year-old company, an American company, of course. So they worked with, as Purvi said, that from 300 square feet. She works with JLL. We can say that it is our opponent in the industry. So CBRE work with same 300 square feet to 3 million square feet. So this is an opportunity which I got from my internship, and I'm really, really, really glad to this college for providing what I actually wanted. So that's all from my end.
Thank you, Suraj. Can we have Yashvi, please?
Everyone. I am a first year MBA student moving towards our second year and currently doing my internship at AGL, Adani Green Energy Limited, and HR department. As Adani, why I choose infrastructure management. I have always been fixed that I never wanted to do a general MBA. And coming from a business background, doing business, I know how everything works. So I was very clear with it. I have been the finance, marketing, the HR part also while I was handling my business. So infrastructure management was like, and what's the best if we don't do infrastructure management from Adani University? It's all over the online also. So that's why I choose infrastructure management from Adani University. Basically, I was always interested in energy. So the main course I'm going to choose is energy. And there is Adani, about talking about Adani University. It's very much a best campus, I would say. The
Yashvi,
activities.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. Can you just give me a understanding that how your internship happened? Like how your process of going through the selection of a company and how you got your internship. Can you just give me a brief of it?
Sure, ma'am. Actually, the going towards the process, actually being part of a CTC member,
Okay.
coordinator. So yeah, it was a very interesting journey from interview pressure to the GD talks to having
Nice.
a GD was like it was like fun also, stressful because we were doing GD with our classmates, with the
Ah,
persons which we have been working together for with projects, studying together. So it was fun also, but yeah, stressful
so
because
do you think that the first time when you came for the interview over here, at that time you went through the process of group discussion, and now when you are going through a process of in internship GD, was it any difference? Did you guys
yes.
learn something?
Of course, of course. I would say that it was a huge gap when firstly I had GD during my admission at Adani University and during internship it was a vast gap of communication improvement, knowledge improvement that we need to know the topics better before speaking
Nice.
anything. It was a very great experience because we have learned so many things before the interviews. We started our interviews in January, and we have always been almost halfway through our first year. So it was
Right.
like a very good experience. We were having a very good support from the CDC teams, CDC members, Amisha, Shweta ma'am. We were having a great support of them. Vaishali ma'am and faculty members were like, you don't have to worry about the GD, it's just a normal phase. You will do it. You just have to speak what's in your mind and what's in your heart. Just don't
Nice.
overdo it, everything.
So you mean to say that a little homework helps, right?
Homework helps a lot. And faculty members were always there for us at every point of time. Whether you have to just have a friendly talk, that you are facing any issues, the faculty
Nice.
members were always there.
Great. All right. Thank you, Yashvi. Can we have Harsh?
Hello, ma'am. Hello,
Hi, Harsh.
everyone.
How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
All right. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So my name is Harsh Yadav. So currently, I am an intern at Ready Mix Concrete of Adani Cement business. So being a non-technical guy, I'm only one who is like into logistics part of Ready Mix Concrete. And over the span of 2 months of my internship, I've visited multiple plants. I have got technicality, and I'm so much curious about my internship role because being a non-technical person, I'm not a BTech in civil engineering because RMC business is all linked with infrastructure, concrete, the buildings, real estate, and everything. And I'm getting the all the essence of RMC during my internship. And why I choose Adani University as like doing infrastructure is that before coming to this university, I was working as a research analyst at one of the reputed market research firm that is Word Antics. And over there, I was assigned transportation and logistics sector in Singapore. So over there, I developed about my understanding about the how transportation, how logistics work, how satellite, how digitalization work. And before that, I was preparing for the civil services examination. So it all aligned my goal. Like I had that public policy knowledge, how the infrastructure works, how UPSC journey is all about, how government works, because infrastructure is highly regulated by the government. And all the projects, whether you take national projects, central projects, or any project, state level, local level, government is one of the major player. And that understanding, that deep understanding of government policy, literally helped me for choosing this course, that is infrastructure management.
I'm saying you guys have a case-based study pedagogy, right? You guys study
Yes, ma'am.
cases. So how it is different from a normal study of a textbook learning? Ishita, Purvi, Harsh, anyone can just dive in, like, if you can explain that how it is different from studying a textbook learning and a case study learning.
So during our first year, we had a case study from Harvard Business Review, and also we had a live projects of PPP during our third trimester. So this case study is very different. Like this is contemplating our theoretical knowledge with practical knowledge. So
Mm-hmm.
we have basic textbooks and all those things, but case study, they have a very detailed observation about the research, the author who is researching about the case study. So we have a 30, 50 page of case studies, and we used to like, from the starting initially first or 2 weeks of our MBA program, we were just reading 30 to 35 pages of case study line to line, and we were just brainstorming with our faculties. We are forming the group, so it's an combination of all those things. Like faculty is helping us, we are doing group study, we are linking that case study with our theoretical concepts, and we are just presenting ourselves. and we are just identifying what is the problem statements, what are the problem solutions, what can be the way forward.
Right. So, do you mean to say that students who are like joining this program should at least have basic knowledge about how to read a case?
Yes, reading helps a lot.
Reading helps a lot. Okay. All right. Nice. Purvi,
Dhara,
Ishita, anyone?
I would like to
Yes,
add something on
please.
what Harsh said, that like reading helps a lot, but it is not necessary that it would have been done in the past as well. Like it would be a new learning as well. Like I never
Definitely.
had any case studies. I had never read any case studies or not even solved them. But in my journey of MBA of 2 years, we had solved so many number of cases, like more than 100, I could say, counting all the subjects. We have learned it, and now we have got a very good excellence in doing it. Like now, if I'm given any case, I can do it in next 15 minutes,
Hmm.
even if it is a case of 5 pages or a 15 pages or even 50 pages. So we have
Right.
learned that with time and with our journey in MBA. So it is not
Right.
necessary that you would have done it in past as well. So it would be a
Definitely.
learning for you in MBA. I could say that.
Perfect. Let's have some rapid fire round questions. I'll be asking you fun and fast questions. First, we'll go with alumni people, and then with our current student. So, questions I'll be asking, you need to answer in quick 1 second answer. Okay. All right. So let's have our first question. Yes, one word to describe your MBA journey. Purvi and
Adventure,
Ishita.
adventure,
Insightful and fun.
Nice. Okay. Second, we have go to productivity hack.
sit in the
Minus read.
library and complete the
Okay.
presentations.
Nice. Okay. We have third question as most unexpected thing you learned.
A lot, many things, not one, I could say. Like
Okay.
making amazing presentations to reading case studies.
Okay.
Basically, to imply yourself, you learn that.
Yes.
Okay. Next. One thing you miss about campus life.
The
Purvi
campus
definitely
itself.
missing EMDC. Purvi is definitely missing EMDC. She's
I
definitely
do.
missing hostel.
Yes.
Yes.
Everything
Okay.
about campus. The campus is amazing.
So one thing that you miss, do you miss your friends? You miss your faculty? Do you miss some corner over here? Anything that you guys miss?
Daily learnings. Like in campus, we learn something every day. Like we
Mhm.
learn something new every day.
For me, it was the badminton court. We used to be there pura time, so it was fun. That
Okay, nice. Next, we have most impactful guest lecture or visit. Any
visit
specific guest lecture you attended?
So, for us, there was a airport management workshop that was conducted for 2 days, I think so. So that was a very good learning experience for our entire batch. Like we got to know each and every department, domain, how the airport works, which are the
Mhm.
departments in an airport, who does what. So that was a very impactful workshop for us.
yeah,
Nice.
visit to Mundra and the airport. I'd say again.
Okay, all right. What did you do after placement?
Party.
Okay, all right. Next, we have best networking moment.
Ganesh festival.
Sorry.
So it was Ganesh festival that we had organized. So it was like
Okay.
the entire college came together, the engineering batch, our batches. So it was like a proper networking thing.
Okay. But do you guys feel that MBA is all about networking?
Yes, it is. It definitely is.
Okay. Next, we have what do you wish you did more?
I wish I had the complete 2 years offline. Like we missed 1 year as an online because of COVID. So it would have been great if we would have got 2 years whole at the campus. It would have been great for us. Like
Right.
And
they
I
would
wish it
have,
was
they
Nice.
are
more than 2 years.
experiencing. Purvi would have experienced that.
Definitely. And that is why I wish that it would have been more than 2 years. 2 years are not enough.
Right. Next, we have favorite project case study you guys had. Do you guys remember? It's been a while, I guess. But still, if you
Not
can
really.
just.
So like we had like I told in my introduction as well, we had one project with the port team. And so that project we had named as Zero to Hero. And in that, we covered the entire journey of Mundra port. So that was a very interesting project for me and a very good learning opportunity as well.
Nice. Okay. All right. Next we have infrastructure buzzword you love and hate.
Purvi is totally into infrastructure now, so she would be able to say more.
It's not infrastructure per se, but one corporate what I'd say is bandwidth. If you don't want to work, just say I don't have the bandwidth and move on.
We all agree to it. Anyone who is in corporate, we all agree to it that we don't have bandwidth to work at this. Nice. All right. Thank you so much, Purvi and Nishita. We have our
Thank you.
rapid fire questions for our current year students. Okay. So buckle up, Harsh, Yashvi, and Suraj. The first question we have is favorite campus spot.
Triangular Garden. Cricket.
Triangular
Sorry,
Garden.
Triangular Garden. Okay.
Cricket.
Triangular garden.
Okay. No one is saying canteen. Okay, fine. Next. Night owl or early bird?
Night owl.
Night
Mixture
owl.
of mixture of both.
Mixture of both. Nice. Me too. Most challenging course so far after 1 year.
Enterprise risk management. It has been the most
Enterprise.
risk management, ERM. It has been the most challenging course for me.
Statistic for me.
Data
अभी तो
science for
इनकी जर्नी
manager.
स्टार्ट हुई है धरा. All the
I know.
challenges
Data
will come
science.
in the second year.
Okay. Statistics, I can agree because statistics has been a very difficult. I was very bad with numbers, but
It
still.
was it was so challenging that I forgot the trimester one subject name as well. The statistic.
Okay. Harsh, any challenging course you had
Same.
in the first
Data
year?
science for data science for manager. That is statistics.
Statistics. Okay, great. The fourth question we have internship highlight. Anything that you guys experience in your internship? Any fun thing? Anything that you have experienced and felt good?
Actually, we have every day a fun day because our working environment is very good. Touch wood. We have a very nice working environment. In fact, all the departments are so supportive. So, like, I
Okay.
would like the most fun or memorable part is like the coffee breaks, which we takes in middle, and we have a lifelong. We have a very good deep conversations with the mentors, with the teammates. So, like, coffee breaks are the deep connections for us.
Nice. Okay. Next we have best memory so far.
Aspire.
Aspire.
ICIDS
Okay.
conference.
ICIDS. Yeah.
The
Can you
sports
give
day
a
which we
brief of
had.
ICIDS, Harsh? Like, I mean, even for the Ishita and Purvi, you might not know we had this international conference and these guys did amazing job. So, Harsh, Yashvi, Suraj, can you just give a brief of what that event was?
The event was full of learning, fun, everything was there. By managing, we all stayed up till late and did all the arrangements. Dharamam was there. We
Yeah.
stayed till late. We had a nice, fun talks. We had the work done. Everything was teamwork. Next day was the ICDS conference, and we were all like, we have to do this. At the end moments, preparations was there. It was
Nice.
fun and also it was
I
very
think
learning.
I think
Students, can you
Harsh,
give a brief of ICIDS for the students who don't know what that event was? And
surely,
Harsh, if you can give a brief of Aspire, so at least students can know what this event is all about.
sorry to interrupt, but I think the roles are exchanged. Harsh was
Okay.
Harsh was
Yeah,
leading.
I still remember. Yes,
Harsh
yes.
was leading the ICIDS conference on behalf of our college, so I think he would be the best person to do the justice. And
Sure, we can
apart
reverse
from
the role.
Aspire, I
Okay.
can help. Yeah, Harsh, bhai, you can go ahead.
So ICIDS conference was all about networking and building relations with the industry oriented people. So we had a theme of sustainability and development, and we had experts from like pan India experts, and also we had expert from global. That is, we have one few experts from Austria, one from Austria. The second was from Thailand, and a few experts who were expert in their subject domain. And also, we had an opportunity to interact with chairmen, CEOs, VPs, technical head, as Ishita ma'am told. So we had a live on interaction with those experts who are leading Adani Group, or let's say XYZ organization. Let's say there are also the chairmen and also the heads of various government institutes who are also part of the institute. And also we had a research day, that was the second day. So the conference was divided into 2 day, and the first day was all about the seminars, the orientation and all the speakers and all, and the second day was all about the research paper, where various researchers across India, they publish their presentations about the various challenges that they are facing in sustainability, transport, logistics. There were faculties from IIM, IITs, IISc Bangalore, and we had a very interactive session. And I was the one who was like a head of volunteering from the students, and I learned a lot of things from managing, like from airport pickup till everything, from this uh, desk where Dara ma'am, Yashvi, and all, they were managing about the footfalls of the guest, picking them up, dropping them up. All things were smoothly coordinated.
So it was like a student-oriented event.
Yes.
And so it was a very nice event. I still remember. Thank you, Harsh. Suraj, about Aspire.
So Aspire was Aspire is an event that brings the university, all close together, all the branches of, we are MBA student, there are data analytics student, there are engineering in the college. So Aspire is an event where we participate in three parts of event, that is performing arts, visual arts, and the sports culture. So here, both for boys and girls, there are different teams who participate. We are house. We represent the MBA department, represent Antariksh House, and in this event, we play different sports. We have awards. We have also fair play awards, just like that. So you are definitely going to, witness this. We are really waiting that the first year student, that is you, are just going to bring the trophies back home. And of course, one more thing, that this passion of game started in the 15 minutes of break that we have from each and every lecture. So in the curriculum, in the day schedule where your lecture will be scheduled, you will get a 15 minutes of break in each and every lecture. I don't know if it is still there or not, Tara ma'am.
It is
Is
still
it?
there.
Okay,
It is
okay,
going
good
to
to
be
know
there.
that. So in
Yeah.
that 15 minute of break, we play cricket, we do different, we play football and other activities. And that led the dean sir and the management thought that we should host a cricket tournament for both boys and girls, and that's the whole different tournament, that is MMCC. It is for the Adani MBA students. So we are going to plan the same for you as well in the first year, and yes, Aspire is there. So I'm waiting for you to see.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Suraj. All right. So quickly, next question. Group projects, fun or stress?
Fun.
Blend of both.
Fun if everyone
Both.
is working. Fun is
Only if we
everyone is
have a good
working.
member, then it is fun. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's stressful.
Fun if everyone is working. Stressful is only you are working.
Nice. Okay. Next, we have influential faculty member,
Karan Radia.
Karan
Okay.
Radia.
Karan Radia in permanent faculty, and in guest faculty we can say Ankur Sharma, TCS head Gujarat, then KPMG director, technical director Amit Chaudhary sir, all over India. So these are the guest lectures that come. So three, I'll rank them.
I guess every faculty member, because every faculty member has one thing or the, I guess I feel that I have learned from each and every faculty members from one or the other way. Like from finance, I love finance. So Ria ma'am, Namita ma'am has played a big part in my internship progress. I would like to say that. And Karan sir taught me marketing. There are many more faculty members. Rachna ma'am, we could say Vidya ma'am, who taught us Excel, which is in great help in internship, I guess. And yeah, all
Nice.
the faculty members.
All right. Next question. Chai coffee count in exams.
Uncountable
Do
counts.
you
I
guys
love to
study?
count.
I feel you guys study ek din pehle.
No,
I
no,
see
ma'am,
you.
not ek din pehle. The morning, I think, exam
Acha,
morning.
morning only. Okay. All
Exam
We
right.
morning.
are like
Case studies help now, ma'am. So there is no need to ratify the books.
Nice.
yeah.
Great.
And also
All
exams are
right.
very practical.
Right.
Practical exams are there. So
So you guys have this do you guys like get internal marks based on the participation you have in the classroom? Do you guys do that, or um
Yes.
it is there, right? So
Yes,
it
class
is
participation
equally
marks
participation
are
is there.
important to participate in the classroom while the classes is going on.
Yeah,
Nice.
we have to be a
Okay.
100% participation.
Right. Next question. Most exciting part of infrastructure management.
I guess it's like we get to know the behind the scene of business and how the actual infrastructure is made. We could say roads, railways, how actual, what is behind the scene of them. So we get to learn that.
Nice. Okay. Next. If MBA was a movie, its title.
Deadline never ends.
Lakshya.
Okay. Suraj, do you have any title?
it's better I should speak on this.
Okay. All
There
right.
I not Arpa, you take it if you want.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this quick rapid fire round. Now, few questions to all of you. All right. Anyone can just answer quickly. We'll quickly finish this, rapid fire round. Myth about MBA you would like to bust. Ishita, Purvi, anyone?
Yeah, ma'am. I can. May I? It's
Yeah,
that
please.
there's a myth that you won't get enough sleep. If you're
Okay.
doing your work well, if you're doing, being there with the deadlines and everything, I think you can take out 6 to 8 hours of sleep.
Okay. Nice. All
You are
right.
lucky enough.
Okay. All right. Second, most used app besides WhatsApp and
And
LinkedIn.
besides
ChatGPT
IG
right now?
also, please.
Ah,
LinkedIn.
What is the most used app?
you can say
ChatGPT
chat
right now, I
GPT.
think so.
I guess so. That is absolutely used. Do you guys use any other app like social media where it helps student to I mean, there are different, apps. We have Telegram also. People study on that also. There are different groups. Plus, Twitter is also there. There's some updates going on, some live news going on. So that is also helpful.
So I'll tell
Uh,
you one thing. Like,
yeah.
I learned to use money control. Like,
Oh,
I was a
nice.
science background student, so I never knew about like anything related to share market or anything related to companies, their books, anything related to like finances of a company. So
Right.
one of our professor told us to learn about it. Like
Okay.
you learn what is going on in which company, who are taking what actions, when is the chairman's review, what is going to happen next, are they splitting the shares, and many things like that. So she suggested us to do that, and with that, I started using money control. And it helped me in developing the financial sides of the things which were missing in me.
Right. Nice. So any management application you guys use or no? Is there any management application like that helps in say making, I guess, a presentation or anything? Or ChatGPT is enough? Okay, all right. Next question. Must have item in your bag.
ID
Name tag.
card.
Name tag.
Sorry?
Name tag.
Nameplate.
Oh,
ID card.
nameplate. Yeah,
Name
yeah. All right.
Because without ID card, security won't
ID card
allow
and
you.
nameplate both are important.
Attendance.
Next.
You won't get attendance without your name
Okay.
plate.
One thing you do differently, you would do differently. If so far you have been doing in a in a specific way. If one thing that you would have done differently.
Perspective towards case studies.
Mm-hmm.
We should have done it differently.
Okay.
Assignment submissions.
Okay. All right. Next. Funniest classroom moment. Any moment you guys had?
Yes.
बहुत
Clapping.
सारे होंगे.
There are
Like
many.
there are boring presentation. what we as a student or a group of student, we just start clapping so that the other group or the opposite group will just feel underconfident and they will just stop the presentation.
Okay. All right.
Trading in between classroom, stock market
Sorry.
trading, stock market trading, and then caught by the faculty in the classroom. So that is one of.
Okay. All right. Next question. Comfort food during stress. कैंटीन में कुछ मिलता है comfort food?
Samosa
Please say
chap.
yes.
Samosa. Samosa.
Samosa
It's
chap.
Samosa. Chai and samosa are the comfort food. Nice. Okay. Next we have book, podcast, TED Talk that helped.
I guess there are many books that have helped because I, being a person who loves reading books, can't take any one name. But yeah, I guess these two books are the things that you should read. Will be helpful in MBA also. That's Atomic Habits and the Power of Habits because it's very useful to have a certain habits.
Okay. Purvi, any book, podcast, TED Talk that you have, Ishita?
Read your college books, that's it.
That is enough. Okay. उसमें से ही बाहर नहीं निकल पाते हैं तो दूसरा तो क्या ही रीड करे. Right. Next. Emoji for your MBA journey. You guys, any specific emoji?
That teary-eyed one because we miss it.
This
Okay. All right. Next. Most surprising takeaway. At least for Rishitan, Purvi, anything that you guys had this,
You will change
learning.
completely. Yeah, you will change completely as a person. Like people who know me before my MBA and like who interact with me after the MBA, they have told me this. I have got this feedback several times that you have completely changed after the MBA. You will change as a person. Your perspective for things would change.
Okay. Purvi, anything that changed? The way you were here and then now the corporate.
No, actually, nothing changed in me, I'd say. But what you take away is you find new people, you get new friends, new experiences. So all those things also matter apart from studies and the
Yes.
course.
You
All
gain
right.
a lot of confidence. Your the way you talk to people changes. And a lot changes after that. Like the confidence level that you are right now would completely change after the 2 years. Like this thing would have been experienced by Suraj, and all three of you would have experienced this, that you won't be so confident before a year when you join MBA. The confidence level changes a lot.
Right.
actually apart
Nice.
from college, this other activities, extracurriculars that
Yes.
with the clubs and all that we have in our college and the CDC cell. So the common thing between three of us is that we are also CDC member, career development cell member. So that behind the work and everything, managing that really groomed us for whatever we are today in the initial stage of completing our first year. So a lot more things to go ahead.
Right. Nice. All right. And the last question we have is one word for Adani University. Everyone should answer this.
Yes. Perseverance.
Industry oriented.
Industry oriented. Okay. Yashvi,
Learning with fun.
learning with fun. Suraj,
Perseverance.
perseverance. Okay.
Perseverance.
Purvi, Ishita,
Like a
Exposure.
yes, Purvi.
one-stop place for MBA experience or
Okay. All right. All right. So thank you so much to all the panelists for this rapid fire round. Now we have this quick live audience Q&A. So I would request all the participants, if you have any questions, you can please unmute yourself and ask the question. I would request everyone to please keep your camera on so we know that who is there. And if you have any questions, please go ahead. Questions anyone want to ask? It's a live, you can ask any question to the students in regards to anything, study, or if you guys are moving from other city. Okay, we have Darshil. Darshil, can you unmute yourself and ask questions? How is research exposure at Adani University?
Yeah,
In terms
so
of what?
like we have a cell,
Being
right?
specific, right?
Right? We have a cell who does all this. Like there's a team who is whose excellence करके है. I don't remember the name exactly because it's years
I
have
think
passed by. So,
So, yes, I mean,
Vidya Mohan ma'am is there. Vidya Mohan ma'am is there who take care of the research work and everything, as per my knowledge.
so Darshil,
So
if you are interested in research paper, we have our ma'am, Miss Vidya Mohan. She is going to help you with your research thing. If you can go back to our previous webinar, if you have attended, we had Bhavya Malu, who was our this year last year student. She also wrote a research paper and presented in IIM Ahmedabad along with Vidyaji Mohan. So in regards to your research thing, definitely we can help you. There is in ICADS event also, we when we called for research paper, we have our current student Adish Diwan. He also presented. In regards to your research thing, if you want to connect, we will be able to help you with that as well.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
All right. Ashmeet, any advice you would give your past self?
I guess never be shy in asking why.
That helps,
Always,
right?
yeah, that definitely helps.
Correct. All right. Um, Ashmit, I believe I have answered the question. Yash has answered the question. What is the scope in infrastructure management in regards to salaries? Is it a financially sound career move to do infrastructure management? I believe Purvi and Ishita might be able to help.
Initially in any sector that you go, it's like not you'll get out of the university and it'll be like a boom. So you have to be patient with it. And there is definitely infrastructure is something that is growing in India, and there is always a scope.
so
Ishita.
Smith, I'll tell you one thing. Not infrastructure management or any other MBA. Anywhere you go, if you work hard, you will get the best salaries. In starting, if you are doing HR or something else, you would be starting with a X package. But if you work hard, you will be definitely going and doing wonders. So not only infrastructure management, overall the hard work is the key to financially sound career. But of course, in infrastructure management, Adani, we get an average package of almost 10 LPA, right, Tara? Right now? Like during our time, it was 8 to 9 lakhs, and right now it is 10 LPA. And that is very good for a fresher to start with
Yes, yes.
without experience. And that is really good to start with. Infrastructure management is definitely a very good start for you. If you want to go into digital transformation, profiles, ports, airports, or any like infrastructure related industry, Adani Greens, solar, any business if you want to explore it would be a very good start for you. And of course, it is financially sound career.
So, next question, we have any prerequisite we need to have before starting MBA?
I guess I would like to say about like learn the basic of statistics and a few about Excel also. It would be great help. I guess they all might be having their foundation course, so
Hmm.
there it might be helpful for them.
So I believe the immersion program that we do before starting the actual batch is the most important, period. And if even if before they come and join the batch, basic foundation things that is there, that is how to read a case, communication. If you have any problem with communication, start reading books. We have statistics. Formulas and all that, at least basic things you are aware, that really helps. Excel is the most important thing, I believe. Making presentations, Excel, these are the basic things that you need to, be well prepared.
I would say that adding to you for the most important prerequisite is have a mindset of learning.
Yeah.
You should have a mindset of learning that in next 2 years, I learn anything and everything from everyone around me. Not only from the professors or from the faculties, even from the classmates you are having. Somebody would be having an experience of 5 years, somebody would be a fresher, and there would be somebody would from Gujarat, somebody would be from Dehradun, somebody would be from Rajasthan, Kerala, anywhere. So you would be having a very good learning opportunity from each and everyone around you. So have a
Yeah.
mindset of learning. Like next
Yeah.
2 years, I'm going to learn anything and everything around me, but only the
All
good
right.
habits.
Okay. All right. Hetvi, is it possible to get a contact of Yashvi? Yashvi will be available once you join the batch. She is your senior, so she'll be joining once she's back from her internship. Same time, you'll be joining the batch, so you guys can meet definitely, or you can always contact her on LinkedIn. We have our students very
Okay.
popular on LinkedIn, so yeah.
Because ma'am, I just wanted to ask related to where to stay, if she's from Ahmedabad or not from
Correct.
Ahmedabad, where is she living? So yeah.
All right. So what you can do is Yashvi, you can just drop a your email ID on in the
Yeah,
chat.
sure.
So Hetvi can contact you in regards to the hostel facility.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. I'll do that.
Okay. All right. So next we have, I want to ask that what are the scope in oil and gas management? Anyone from oil and gas management?
We have Adani Gas, and few of my batchmates or my juniors have been placed in Adani Gas, I think so. So you have a good scope for oil and gas as well, I would say. Adani is into, like, we had AGL coming to the coming for the recruitment drive. But there's a compulsion that in AGL they prefer having engineers because it's a very technical line, so they prefer having engineers.
Okay. We have Amish sir also in the room. Amish sir, are you there? Let's take up the other question. Meanwhile, I'll just contact him if he can answer. Um, I'm from commerce background. Is it possible to get switch in infrastructure sector and get most out of it? Harsh, if you can answer because you.
Yes, ma'am. So currently, I'm into logistics in RMC business, and in RMC, it's a very complex. Like it's not a complicated. It's all related to civil engineering, about the slabs, about the concrete, and everything. And everyone are very supportive. Before coming to this university, I had the same question with the faculty members during our group discussion and interview sessions. So see, being from management or commerce background, it doesn't make any sense. You need to have that curiosity to have that conceptual clarity about the topics that you are studying. Even I can say right now, if I'm into RMC, na, I have my colleagues who are BTech in civil engineer, but we both have the same knowledge about the RMC. So you have to make place and you have to make differentiate yourself. How you can differentiate, and it all begins with your curiosity and the learnings. How you learn, how you grasp easily.
I think
All
to
right.
answer Aryan and Smith, to add in more to that is, whatever background you come from, infrastructure is very vast. Firstly, what you all need to do is you all need to define in what exactly in infrastructure that you want to do. Okay, and then that is your first step, and then you move towards it. You start working towards it, and then you dig in, and then you will be able to, get what exactly you want. Like Smith, you're saying that you're interested in planning and creating designs. So in roads, metros. So I think you are clear in what you want. Aryan, you need to identify that and then you need to work towards it. Rest, everything is aligned. You will get that throughout the way in your course.
Yes.
So, just wanted to add one thing here that Aryan and Smith, this is not a technical program. Please understand, it's a managerial program. In any general MBA, program that you study your finance, marketing, your operations, supply chain, exactly going to study the same. But here, the add-on, the best part, or say the cherry on the cake is that you're also studying about industry. So, even if you're like interested in marketing or say finance, what happens in general MBA is that you study finance or marketing on a general basis, not a specific sector or an industry. Usually what happens is when you get into for the placements, you basically don't know where you're gonna get placed. So what happens is that once you start a job, then you understand that okay, this industry works in a very different manner, and now I have to implement my financial or marketing aspects into this specific industry. Now that takes a very huge amount of time to understand an industry, because understanding industry and using our knowledge into it is a very important thing. But the best part about this program is that you study the infrastructure industry while you are studying your management subjects as well, and how you both it merges how you uses your financial aspects or marketing aspects into this particular industry, and then you get placed after doing your 5 months of internship also, and then you get placed in this industry. So it's an absolute clarity that you're getting over here, that one thing is that you're gonna get your placements in infrastructure industry. So you study the entire 2 year journey of it, you did 5 months of internship also, and then you get placed in this industry. So I feel this is the most amazing thing. I feel when I did my MBA, I never got a chance. I never even thought that you have to choose a particular industry, because switching industry is next to impossible, I feel. Because you cannot you would never want to grow horizontally. You always want to move ahead. So picking one best industry and then doing your managerial aspect into it is, I feel, is the best thing you can do. I hope, Aryan Smith, if I can help you in this, because I am also from this background and I know how these things work and how difficult you feel at this moment to choose.
Ma'am, I would like to add
Yes,
to what
please.
Smith is asking. He's asking whether the sudden change from marketing to infrastructure would cause hurdles in his career. So, so we had a friend in our course, and just on a lighter note, I would like to address this. So he was from a zoology background, and from zoology, he switched to infrastructure, and now he's into HR in the infrastructure field, and definitely it has not impacted his career and is doing well. So it's nothing to do with what you have done. It's about what you will do from now on in the course.
Hi,
Adding to
Dara.
her
Am I audible?
point, adding to her point, I am a civil engineer. I was working as a civil engineer. I did my infrastructure, and right now I'm a digital transformation manager. I have nothing to do with civil engineering right now. So it depends on what career path you want to go ahead with. Like I did not wanted to work on sites, and that was the point which I made clear, that I don't want to go on sites. And for civil engineers, it was very important to be on site. So that was a career option that I had opted for. So it is not necessary that what your background is or what your previous work X was. It is like now on what points you're working on and which path you are choosing ahead.
All right. Thank you, guys. We are back to this question from SR. I want to ask that what are the scope in oil and gas management? Amish, sir, is our CDC head. He takes care of placements. So, sir, if you can just dive in and answer this question.
Yes, sure. Am I audible, Dara?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, all. So, I just start with the recent discussion. So, regarding the marketing and the infrastructure. So, my name is Amish. I represent Career Development Cell, and we take care for any communication. Be it, it is a industry communication, means industry, whatever the collaboration are there. Career Development Cell doing for the students, internship, placement, expert talk, and all. So, this program helps you to get into a infrastructure related sectors, and this all sectors are the businesses, so they do have the marketing requirement, they do need to have a business, they need to target client, take on board them and all, and like other operations, finance, HR functions. So as an MBA, most of the MBAs are MBA colleges having a general MBA, which is having MBA finance operations. Here, the catch and the advantage is the infrastructure related companies. So those who are not belong to technical background, they can work maybe on finance or marketing parallel to the specialization urban development, energy, and the transport and logistics. Now coming to the question, oil and gas related. So there are certain profiles which is B2B coordination where no one company is coordinating with the another company for the oil and gas related things where our MBA students profile are suitable. Client communication where certain client related queries or certain project coordination related things. And there are certain prominent recruiter. IRM Energy is one of the client. Gujarat Gas recruit from for the summers and all. And there are other exposure, other recruiters we are in contacts. And there's oil and gas having certain requirements where non-technical background students can also work and be the part of that organization. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Next, we have what are skills required to excel in field of infrastructure, like a roadmap to success? Harsh, Yashvi, Suraj, anyone?
I think that one skill specifically is to speak, is to communicate. What you have is to communicate. Because if you are good at everything, if you are jack of all trades, but if you don't know how to speak and in what manner, then I think there you will lack. So specifically communication, because it has helped me a lot. So I would say that one skill is communication.
Adding to Suraj's point, I believe that the subject knowledge that is the we have in infrastructure, it is also very important because you are doing infrastructure like MBA in infrastructure management, right? So you should have a clear cut mindset that these are the subject, these are the areas, or these are the topics that I need to learn or need to follow. And also you need to be very updated about the current affairs because the whole infrastructure is all about current affairs and regulatory development. So you need to have that knowledge about the same.
I know. I also would like to say that a zeal for work, learning also, because you guys are still fresher. Keep a open mindset and just keep an open mindset. I feel, and even if there are say there is projects or presentations or anything, just participate. I feel participation is very important. Until and unless you will sit back in some corner, it won't help you. So I feel that participation is very important, along with what Suraj and Harsh said. Next,
And
we have when will immersion program start?
actually,
Me
Dhara
will
ma'am,
be.
I want to
Sorry.
add on to the previous question that it's like
Yes.
always grab onto the opportunities because in Adani University, while we are be doing your MBA, specifically first year, there would be many opportunities which faculty members would be giving to you. So always try to participate in each and everything, whether it's event, whether it's celebrations, the career development cell, because each and every events and each and everything is a very provides you with a good knowledge and will definitely improve you.
All right. Thank you so
I'd
much.
like to add, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, good.
Uh, See, the only thing that I would say, apart from having all the skill sets that you already have, you should be open to learning because that is something which will help you eventually. On campus, there are a lot of things. You have the course, you have clubs, you have all the activities going on, and everything has a certain learning associated with it. So it's nothing that you should have this particular skill or a prerequisite. You should only have the thing that you want to learn, and then you will be able to develop that skill on your own.
Okay. All right. Thank you. When will immersion program start? Meet will be sharing you, the immersion program schedule plus the academic calendar and also about the onboarding details in the next coming few days. So please keep an eye on your, email. And yeah, I mean, we'll be sharing you soon. Yashvi has already shared the email ID, so you may connect if you want. Mahavir, how is the campus culture, the student life at Adani University? Is it fun? Suraj, Harsh.
As I think it is all the gist of this session. We have, apart from academics, we have different that breaks. That is also a networking session. right? Because you got to know about your classmates and everything a lot. We have Ganesh festival that already one panel has said. Moreover, apart from that, you have cultural event, you have fest, you have ICIDS conference. So these all things, it is fun if you are eager to learn from it, and it will be boring if you just want to get out of it. So it's in your hand whether you want to take it as a fun or take it as a burden.
Purvi, Ishita, are this industrial visit fun thing?
Yes, it was definitely. You know, like I said earlier, also, I was always interested in real estate and ports and airports. The operation part of it didn't really interest me. But when I was there, I was looking at each and everything, trying to understand it, trying to, so it's very interesting when you get to see something new, and when you do it practically, it helps you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It creates that interest.
Right. Okay. All right.
And talking about the fun part, the smile on my face would say everything, because it is fun. The campus is fun, and it's up to you how you make, the most use of it. You have all the resources in place. Just put it to right
Yes.
use, approach the right people, and yeah, you have it all.
Suraj, how about you tell about this club activities? I guess you participated in some logo competition, logo making, and
Oh,
you won
yes.
also.
Yeah, in our weekend part, specifically Friday, Saturday, students only organize this club activity with the help of faculty member who are assigned with that particular club. So there, it's on you. You will get a free hand to design the activity, to structure it, and then you are going to, host that event. Specifically, you mean students, and then you will going to itself have that authority to bring the one judge, whatever you want. So you will give a completely free hand, and then participation, that competitiveness will come into picture, and you will be competing amongst your classmates. So this is things, and it's not only about technical events. There are energy level of event. There are transportation level of events in club, because we have each and every designated clubs for designated streams. So the ma'am is talking about logo event. I think it was organized by marketing club. We have quiz, we have contract management. Specifically, we have part of law, that is a contract management that you will study, I think, in trimester 2 and 3. So there is one event of that also. So learning is very fun here, and you will definitely going to enjoy it. Just be open for it.
Okay. All right.
To add on what Suraj is saying about the clubs, so these clubs, how they help you, you will also learn your managerial aspects from these clubs. You take up one entire event, you manage it end to end, and you'll understand what management is actually all about. It involves, costing, budgeting, planning of the event, resource allocation, all of those things. Also, there would be risk, like what if somebody doesn't turn up in the event? How do you time that? How do you, mitigate that? So you learn everything in that one particular event that you host.
All right. All right. All right. Thanks. Next, any tips for finance beginner who is pure from technical background?
I would
Ish.
like to answer this. I'm a civil engineer. I had zero background of finance, zero. Like literally, I did not know what is credit and debit. I'll tell you very frankly. And I had opted for specialization in finance. We have very good professors in Adani Institute. They'll train you for everything and anything that you need to learn about finances. So there's no connection with that.
Hmm. Okay. Any
So,
finance
I
beginner?
can
I mean, Suraj, Harsh, anything that you guys recently experienced in regards to finance background thing that they need to uh
I
no,
Like
we
think
they would be
started.
having a subject as well, right? They have a
Yes, we
curriculum. They
do
have
have
a
a
yes.
subject.
So
subject in the first trimester itself.
Yes,
for
ma'am, we do have
all
a
those
subject for
technical
finance.
for all those technical background student, or the one who are struggling with finance, so here we have, I think, 2 to 3 courses specifically designated to finance, where you will learn each and everything from basics. I can say that 11, 12 standard of finance are also taught here. So it is a very easy, and don't think to miss the initial foundation course, because it is going to be a game changer for throughout your 2 years of journey. So please take it seriously. That is one thing that I'll like to keep the weights upon. Harshbhai, please add something if I'm missing anything.
All
Yeah,
right.
actually, Suraj, and even faculty members are also very supportive for finance because most of the students from technical background face this challenge of finance, and also we do have extra session for them.
And I guess faculties are always available. So in
Yes.
case after lectures also, if you guys want to meet and discuss a few things with them, that is also absolutely possible. Right? Okay. Okay, there's a funny question from Smith. Thank you for clearing my doubts, everyone. This might sound funny, but did you guys ever meet Adani sir, or did they even host a seminar in the university?
Yes, I got that opportunity to meet Mr. Adani and his wife Preeti Adani, both of them. So it is your luck, test your luck. You could definitely meet meet them.
I believe Suraj and Harsh and Yashvi, you guys also attended some expert series, right? From the people, management people also come from the
Yes.
Adani Group also to give you
Yes,
insights about,
Yes.
there's a series we have, the Gateway to
Yes,
Adani.
ma'am.
CEO
Series.
session.
That
Okay.
series is
CEO
CEO.
organized by
series.
CTC, Career Development Cell. So, alternate Fridays of the month, we call the CTC team call people from the industry. We have different group chairmen, from energy, from airport, from ports. So there are a couple of them. Also, the Adani Development Cell. I think Ashbhai, please brief the audience about that event also. The last one that ended up at the college.
Which
That
which event?
I
last
believe
last last session.
Jeet Adani sir also came,
Yes,
who is
Jitadani came.
Yes,
handling
yes.
the airports, also gave you, there was a session with you guys as well, right? So, yeah, I mean, that's there, Smith. If you have more questions, please
And
let
also,
us know.
ma'am, I would like
Yes,
to
please,
add
Harsh.
during my internship period, I got an opportunity to interact with Gautam Adani because at Adani Cements we were celebrating 100 MTPA just 2 weeks ago, and we had an interaction session with Gautam Adani, Priti Adani, then the CEO of Adani Cements, all the business heads of Adani Cements, and also various C-level employees at
Okay.
Adani Corporate House.
All right. All right. Thank you. Are there any different clubs in university, like for sports or any creativity?
Yes, we do have various club, and also we have a sports club.
We have a lot of them. We spoke about them. And if you need anything else, just make your own club. Nobody's stopping you to do that.
Agree.
That's true. All right. Any tips on how to crack the GD round and PI during admissions? Any recommendation on which entrance exam to take? Smith, we accept CATs at CMAT, GMAT, MAT, and ATMA examination. So if at all you haven't applied, you can still apply for MAT examination, which is open till 2nd of June. And for the group discussion and personal interview round, once you apply, we'll be sharing you how to prepare for the GDPI round. So you'll be getting an email. You can go through that and you can prepare yourself for the group discussion and personal interview. So yeah, we have which companies that you had in industrial visits in the last 2-3 years?
So, ma'am, like during our first year, we had an opportunity to visit PDU, where we had attended an international conference which was conducted by World Bank or the BRICS. There is a bank of BRICS collaboration. So we attended that conference, and apart from that, we also attended the Viroja Logistics Park. We had an industrial visit to Viroja, which is an multimodal logistics park near Ahmedabad.
Purvi, if you can just give brief of Mundra.
So yeah, we had been to Mundra. Like they took us all around the port to see the operations. We also had a seminar there where the people on ground interacted with us. Um, I think it was not very relevant to what I wanted to do, but obviously there was a lot of learning. You see the shipping process, you see how the materials or things that are imported from outside, how they are basically the operations of the entire port were shown to us. And if you're interested in operations and ports, that is definitely something that would help you doing that.
All right. We have sports, okay. And what are the sports activities are there according to our seniors and alumni? What are the main things to keep in mind while doing MBA? I believe, Meet, we have already answered that question earlier. Just be open to things, open to learning, participate in every activity and every class. I believe those basic things are required, you know, to have a successful MBA for 2 years. All right. Any more questions, guys? Or are we done? Meanwhile, if you guys can put your LinkedIn profile ID in the chat, that would be helpful if anyone wants to connect with you guys. All right. So we are at the end of today's session. Thank you for being such an engaging audience and panelist. Thank you so much for your time. I know that you guys were at your work and you spent 1.5 hour time from your busy schedule for this webinar. So thank you so much. Just one last tip, if you can give to each of our audience, that would be helpful. Purvi, Harsh, just one last tip.
I think confidence is the key. Be confident in what are you doing, whatever you're doing. Be clear about what you want in life and work towards that. Even if you're not clear, just try and understand what your interest is, and work towards that. Be open to learning. I would focus on that again and again, because that is something which is definitely is the only key that will land you somewhere. Just be patient. Don't compare yourselves with anybody. People are getting placed, you're not getting placed. Be patient. You'll get the right company come for you and hire you for the skill sets that you have. Work on your skill sets. That is all that I'll say. And use the course to the most of it. You have ample amount of resources available for you to help you around with it. So make use of that. You have everything, and it's up to you how you put that to use.
All right. Thank you. Yashvi, Suraj, Harsh, any
So
last tips?
ask as many questions as you can during your learning phase, because in corporate it's very difficult to ask that question. So ask as many as question to your faculty, to your colleague, or those who are senior to you.
All right. Suraj.
Always seek for why, how, what, and when. So these three seems to be a very basic things, but if you have clarity of each anything you do in life with this 4 to 5 thing, why, how, what, when, and where, then I think you're good to go. You're industry ready.
All right. Yashvi, last tip to all our participants.
Yeah, always be curious and always ask why and how, because why is asking why will give you more clarity. And I guess from the starting I haven't asked why, but now I've during my internship period also I've learned that asking why can clear many questions of yours and will be very helpful, and it would be a easy journey if you ask why.
All right. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for this participation. We hope to see you, many of you, on campus very soon. Until then, stay inspired, stay curious, and keep exploring. And the panelists, thank you once again for joining and sparing time for this webinar. Meanwhile, you have the details of our yeah. So there is this number. You can always contact me in case if you have any questions. You can visit our website also. You can download the brochure also in case if you haven't yet. And you can always follow us on our social media pages to get more updates. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, once again. See you soon. All right.
Thank you. All the best.
All the best, guys. Bye. Thank you.